Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahushua,
Rakta Yahushua,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahweh,
Rakta Yahushua.
Rakta Yahushua.
Double honor to the apostles, the elders, and salutations to you sincere brothers teaching in truth and in sincerity.
All right, the GMS morning. All right, GMS Mississippi camp. And we just come with a quick lesson, man. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, man, on how the elites, all right, starting with the Rothschild, the elite banking family, how they play both sides, man. And they always done that throughout history, man. So we're going to get some precepts, and Lord willing, brothers and sisters be edified, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Yeah, we not ignorant of his vices, man. All right, which we are not in darkness when it comes to his devices, man. And you know, and get that word devices for me. I can agree.
All right, come on.
You know, it's all about being circumspect and watching your enemy, man. You know, you as you watch these current events, you know, read these articles, man. You gotta start thinking like the elites, man. You know, because what they project to the mainstream media, even these alternative articles, man, all right, they don't be the whole case, man. You gotta piece things together and read between the lines, man. You can't watch what you see, man. You gotta watch what's happening as far as the outcome, man. You know.
That's right.
Strong's G 3540 Naima.
Definition 1: a mental perception.
A mental perception, man. The way that they think, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, bro.
Definition 2: an evil purpose.
An evil purpose, man. All right, and that was the point, man. The evil purposes, man. We know that they end game is that new world order, man. All right, so all these things that you see play out, these little proxy wars, these little scuffles between nations, man. Donald Trump going on rants. All right, all that is set up by the elite bankers, man. They are in control of everything that you see, man. They control RT, Press TV. All right, the elite bankers control all that, man. All right, these people are not out here on their own platform just saying what they want to say, man. It's all controlled propaganda, man. All right, to get the masses swayed, man. You know, so we are not ignorant of the devices of the elites, man. We know how they operate because their history, all right, shows it, man.
Right.
You know.
I can just add something real quick, and you had made a great point a couple weeks ago. All these acts of war, you know, and basically ain't nobody firing nothing yet. You know, because even when the bankers had manipulated the metals, that was an act of war. But what these other countries do, they fell back. And then Dabu 7, he made a great point too. He was like, you know, North Korea has that satellite. It's called the North Star, the North Star, and it just circulates around the United States. That's an act of war. And then for all we know, it can have an EMP, you know what I'm saying, connected on it. So basically, like the brother is saying, man, the elite, they control both sides, but it still is orchestrated by Yahweh Shema Shai.
You go and get started, bro.
You had 2 Thessalonians?
Yeah, that's one.
Oh, okay. It's 2. I got chapter 2.
Yeah, chapter 2, 3, and 4. You bring that.
No, this chapter 2. You had chapter 2, 3, and 4. You did. Then just skip down. You reading down on it up?
There's 2 and 3. The points are 2 and 3.
Okay.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3.
Ezekiel 20.
Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
And they come falling away from us, all right, from my identity, all right, and from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Starting from 70 AD, all right, all the way until now, man. You know, how people are still lost, even though the Great Awakening is happening, man. You know, but the majority of our people still lost, fell away from who we were, man. Fell into that plantation Christianity, so forth and so forth, man. Go ahead, bro.
And that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And that man of sin has been revealed to Esau, the so-called white man, man. All right? Who had no repentance in him, man, as it says in Hebrews, man. All right? Go ahead, bro.
Who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped. So that years has the Most High sitting in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that years Most High.
And that's the so-called white man actually thinks that he's the Most High, man. All right? He shows himself that he is the Most High, man. You know? And that's how these elite bankers think, man. They try to mimic, all right, the Most High, man. All right? And what does the Most High do, man? Get Isaiah 45:7, man. This is the main thing they try to mimic, man. Cause they sit in the seat of the Most High. They try to sit in the seat of the Most High, showing themselves to be the Most High, man. All right. What they try to do, create foods. They try to clone people, clone animals. All right. Create life, man. All right. Trying to have a baby outside the womb. All right. These geostorms, man. All right. They trying to sit in the seat of the Most High, man. You know. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things.
And Esau tried to sit in that seat, man. All right, what you got the Helligen dialect, man. All right, they create the problem. All right, control the reaction, man, and come through with a solution, man. All right, that's how they try to be the Most High, by being the light and the darkness, man. All right, because they'll paint, they painted like Bin Laden and Saddam Hussein as terrorists. All right, they created the problem with 9/11. All right, then they controlled the reaction, and then they went over there with the solution like they was going to create peace, man. That's how they try to show themselves to be the Most High, man, by controlling all aspect of what goes on in the planet Earth, man.
Hey, can I make a point? Hey, just like that scripture states about how they work miracles. You know, basically when you go into miracle in the Greek, I forgot the Greek word for it, but it talks about how they transcend things. And when you transcend something, you go beyond its limits, like its natural state.
Transcends the course of nature.
Yeah, transcend the course of nature. And like the brother said, with the fruits and with the food, everything's supposed to have a seed. But with this dude, he makes GMOs, things without a seed. You know, so this guy's the devil, man.
Go get that Ezekiel, bro.
I'm gonna read. You got it up. Yeah. Let me read verse 789 on it.
Go ahead, bro.
2 Thessalonians 2:7. It says, for the mystery of iniquity do already work, only he who let it will let.
And they was going, when Paul was writing in the Roman Empire, man, which were the Edomites, all right? He was letting them know in a subtle type of way, man, all right, that the Romans, the Edomites, right, were the men of sedition, man, all right, the men of sin, man, you know? Go ahead, bro.
Until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Come, man. And that began, all right, with our apostles and elders and their elders bringing the truth out, all right, consuming this place spiritually, man. You know, the so-called white man coming up against all his witchcraft and his lies and his stronghold, man, you know.
It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
Come, who coming is after the working of Satan, man. All right, and Satan is in Hebrew, Shaitan would just mean adversary, man. All right, and the so-called white man is the adversary. All right, to Yahweh Shem Al-Shai, man. You know, he's in complete, he's completely contrary to the ways of the Bible, man. All right.
And the point I wanted to make on that too is because you started out, we're not ignorant of the same devices. And then somebody simple watching it. Even if they're talking about the spiritual demon Satan, right here is then the so-called white man, his workings is after Satan, man. So he's the physical counterpart of Satan on the earth, man. So we're not ignorant of his devices, man.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Ezekiel 28:2. Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, thus said the Most High power, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am power. And sit in the seat of the Most High, sit in the midst of the seas, yet thou art all man.
Yet thou art a man.
Yet thou art man. I am not the Most High. Do thou set thy heart as the heart of the Most High?
It said, though thou set thy heart as the heart of the Most High, man. All right, now you go into history, you know that Tyrus, all right, was a big trade port, man. All right, and America's a big trade port, man. All right, and who owns America, man? The so-called, the banking family, man. All right, the elite Rothschild, Rockefeller, DuPonts. All right, that's who own America, man. All right, so when we're talking about the king and the prince of Tyre, man, we're talking about those elite banking family, man. These people think that they are the Most High, man. All right, go ahead, bro. They're gonna show you why.
Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel. There is no secret, but they can hide them from the
Come, man, because so-called white man through his technology, man, has become wiser than Daniel, man. All right, Daniel couldn't have surveillance, all right, on the majority of the planet Earth, man. All right, he couldn't go on Google and get information like he wanted to, man. All right, but these so-called white man, he can do all these things, and plus a lot of things we don't even know he can do, man. There's no secret that we can hide from him, man. All right, he know your favorite beer. All right, he know that ugly chick you had in 2007 that you crept with. You thought that nobody know about. So-called white man know about all that, man. No secret that you can hide from him, man. You know. So through that, he has thinking that he's unstoppable, man. Go ahead, bro.
with that wisdom and that understanding, that has gotten three riches, and has gotten gold and silver into thy treasures.
Come, man. And what one of the wisdom that he has gotten riches, man. All right. Every war since the 1800s, man. The French Revolution, man. The so-called white man. All right. The elite bankers, they funded both sides, man. That's their most lucrative business is funding both sides of the war, man. Because when nations go to war, they will have to get loans from the central bank. And the the elite banking family, they own those banks, man. All right, they tell you how World War II cost almost $30 billion, man. All right, and the majority of that was borrowed from the Federal Reserve, man. All right, so when you see America $20 trillion in debt, it's to those federal bankers, man. All right, China, who they in debt to? The federal bankers, man. All right, this is why they start those world wars and they go around lending money out to each country that's in the war. All right, so when the war over with, now those countries owe the elite bankers, man. And then they got their private contractors that make money while the war going on. Because during the Vietnam War, when they sent America over there, you know, they had so many stipulations for the American army. All right, well, they drugged that war out, man, because the longer the war go on, the more money that the elites can make off of it, man. So when you see World War III happening, don't think that, the elites lose control, everybody from the fight. That's what they want. They funding Russia, they funding North Korea, all right? They funding all these countries, man. All the people have to get along, man. Ain't no way North Korea gonna fight no war off of just theyself, man. All right? You gonna see when World War III happen, how much power North Korea got, man. It'll get blown away quick, man. All right? All this just smoke and mirrors, man. North Korea not no threat like that, man. All right? Russia and China right there, man. All right? Before you wake up in the morning, North Korea can be gone, man. You know, it's the elite bankers, all right, who's provoking all these wars, man, and controlling each side, man. And like the brother said about China, who that, Evan Rothschild?
Yeah, basically, Rothschild had made a statement and talked about how they was going to start transferring the power to China, man. And this was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. And Russia, China, all of them have central banks, man. To prove the brother's point. You know?
What you said about the more war lasts, the more money they accumulate. Hey, this Baron Rothschild said this: buy when there's blood in the streets, even if the blood is your own.
Because that's what they did when Napoleon, all right, was fighting against the British. All right, Nathan Rothschild, all right, who was the head of the bank in London. All right, he had a runner. All right, and he got news that Napoleon was finna get ready to lose the war. All right, Nathan Rothschild was the first man to have news of that 20 hours before the war was over with, man. All right, so he spread the rumor that Napoleon was winning. So all the stocks went down in Britain, man. And the Rothschilds went and brought all the stocks in Britain because they were dirt cheap, man. But then when they found out that Britain won the war, all the stocks went up, man. And after that happened, the elites, they owned Britain after that, man. You know? So just like the brother Yashamak put up how who that was made $73 million? George Soros, man. When you see tragedy, these people profit off tragedy, man.
Right.
All right.
The Vegas massacre. You know, George Soros and the dude who owned the Mandalay Bay Hotel, they had, cause see, that's like the brother was saying, you can bet that this stock gonna fall, and then cause that's what the stock market all about. You betting if the stock gonna stay high, and you got one person betting that it's gonna fall. So whoever win the bet, then they win the money. 2 weeks before that massacre happened and the shooting happened in Las Vegas, you had George Soros and like the CEO of the guy that owned the MGM and the Mandalay Bay Hotel. They actually had they basically had bet like that all the properties around there, the stock was gonna fall. You know what I'm saying? They knew it was after that massacre, man. So George Soros made like $73 million off of that alone.
And just speaking of George Soros, this is an article I haven't finished reading up yet. They say he's behind the NFL protests.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he actually, cause see that's what Esau do. Once somebody starts something, Esau won't. That's the COINTELPRO is all about. You know what I'm saying? They gonna counter and tell. They gonna figure out a way to ease their win in there. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't think they started, but they seem the way. You know, like they say, they gonna play both sides. So they gonna figure that. They gonna COINTELPRO, which COINTEL is counterintelligence. They gonna figure their way out how to wiggle their way in it, so they will be on both sides again. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty common.
This Psalm 52 and 7. Lois is the man that made the Most High not his strength, but trusting abundance of his riches, and he strengthened himself in wickedness.
God, that's the so-called white man, man. Started with the elites, man. All right, they trust in their riches and they strengthen themselves in wickedness, man. All right, they're witchcraft. All right, because all your politicians, all right, these big-time pastors, man, Edomite pastors, Joel Osteen, all those are warlocks, man. The Pope, all the people are warlocks, man. That's what they strengthen themselves in, man. And the elites trust in their riches, man, because they can. They got so much wealth accumulated over these hundreds of years, man. This almost half a millennium just accumulate all this wealth, man. All right, they making moves, man. They wake up, they wake up. What the scriptures say, Michael, man, woe to them that divide evil on their bed. All right, in the morning they practice it because it is the power of their hand. That's the elites, man. They can wake up and change the gas prices. They can wake up and change the price of gold. All right? They can wake up and crash the dollar. They can wake up and make these food trucks start running, man. All right? They can make this country bomb that country, man. You know they feeling themselves, man. All right? Jake get a box Chevy on 26. You can't tell them nothing, man. But look what all they can do, man. So imagine how puffed up they is, man. You know, so that's why they think they sit in the seat of the Most High, man. They creating hurricanes, man. You can create a hurricane, man. You got the whole state evacuate off of something that you thought of while you was sleeping, man, drinking wine. Create a hurricane, then wake up and do it, and the whole country, whole southern part of the country flooded, man. All right, you get to thinking that you is the Most High, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai got the elites in the perfect trick bag, man. You know, go ahead, bro.
You had something to do. It's Isaiah 47 and 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none see me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it has perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
And what did Yahweh Shema Shai tell Moses, man? He said, I am that I am, man. All right? So, the so-called white man, he think he is, man. He think he's Alpha and Omega, man. That's how he think, man. He think nobody sees his wickedness, man. You know, because he puts it on RT, and you have everybody blaming Trump or everybody blaming Hillary, man. But all the time, they in the background making all the moves while you just blaming the puppets, man. You know.
That's why Kennedy stated, man, that basically it was a small sector that runs this world, and our plan is exposed. Same thing. What happened? They took his top off, man.
You go ahead, sir.
I want to.
That's bro.
Yeah, I got a call.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna skip down to verse 12. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to prevail. If so be, thou mayest prevail.
So how about Shema Shai being sarcastic, man? All right, because how about Shema Shai knows he's going to pull back that left-hand side, that left-hand power, all right, from the so-called white man, man. Starting with those elite bankers, man. All right, that they practice from their youth, man. All right, because this country was set up on witchcraft, man. They tell you how Benjamin Franklin, they thought he was trying to, he discovered electricity, man. He was trying to summon demons, man. All right, everything that they do, all right, goes back to sorcery and witchcraft, man. Trying to summon up, all right, demons and increase their power on the left hand side, man.
Oh yeah, you go ahead. I'm trying to get that word enchantments in Hebrew, but you can go ahead.
It's Sirach 12:10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Come on. So-called white man. That's our chief enemy on the planet Earth, man. All right? That's our chief enemy, man, from the womb, man. All right? We came from the womb fighting, man. You know, so the scripture say never trust thy enemy, man. But you got Ray Lewis said, nigga, man. All right? Trying to join hand in hand with him, man. All right? That nigga gonna be a prime example, man, when it go down, man. All right? Because Esau finna show his horns again. You know, even though he come crouching like the scripture say. Go ahead, bro. You gonna say.
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Though he give you a $200 million basketball deal, though he give you a $90 million Nike deal fresh out of high school, man. All right, though he let you work in his offices, man, be CEOs. Though he let you be on your own record label, Cash Money, Bad Boy. All right, though he humble himself, man. All right, come crouching, man. War and wickedness is always in his heart, man. You know.
Hey, if I can say this, the football players seeing it now. First, the owners act like they was down with them. You know what I'm saying? But then when Trump gave them that ultimatum shit, them boys bagged out, man. That Jerry Jones, like, everybody better kneel, guys. Everybody better not kneel, man. You know? Yeah.
The football players said, they try to make them stand, make them stand for they gonna be basically gonna be held.
Who said it?
I know. From Tampa Bay.
I know Madam Jenkins said he'll never stand for the flag again. He said he don't give a damn what happened. So you gonna have so I see it's the elect everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? The elect scattered. Most I got the elect scattered everywhere, man. You know, some of the elect in the NFL, NBA, you know, in the army, on the police force. You know, it's just at the right time. They gonna have to take their stand too, though, man. You know, everybody gonna have to be. They can be secret disciples for so long. Man, it's gonna come a point you're gonna have to confess you how about Shimmy, how about Shaq before men, man. You know.
That's right. It says, "Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou should be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou should know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away."
That's what we're doing now, man. We wiping it, man. All right, we seeing his wickedness, man, because we came up in the youth. All right, we thought, you know, all of them weren't like that. You know, that was in the past. All right, but now we see, man, that wickedness is still there. That same hatred, man, when they were lynching Jake, burning us alive, man. All right, feeding our kids to gators, man. All right, smallpox. All right, that same wicked spirit. All right, still in those Edomites, man, because they were created to be that, man.
Verse 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagine how to throw thee into a pit.
Come on, man. That's the so-called white man MO, man. They come with their clean suit, their clean cut. All right, trying to cater to, coming with gifts, trying to cater to you, man. But he's plotting how to overthrow you, man. You know, that's the so-called white man, man. So that's why we trying to tell our people, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. All right, and you so-called Latinos out of sea, man. The so-called white man don't give a damn about you, man. All right, you starving, and he over here playing games, man. The so-called white man that you trusting in, man. All right, so it's time for our people to wake up, man. All 12 tribes, man. You know.
He will weep with his eyes. Well, that sounds like right there. But if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
He will not be satisfied with blood, man. All right, all those brothers put those Christopher Columbus exposed videos up Monday, man. All right, Christopher Columbus was not satisfied with blood, man. How he was knocking the population down to those small numbers, man. Those atrocities, rape, robbery, and murder that he did over there, man. You know, and our people showed them, man, nothing but love, man. That damn demon, man. You know, but he was not satisfied with blood, man. You know.
If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee.
Come FEMA. All right. What you call Red Cross. All right. Those things he show up first. All right, but he not there to help, man. All right, don't tell him what's going on in Puerto Rico right now, man.
You said he created he did it to you. Now he showing like he want to help you.
He create light and the dark. That's how Esau trying to be the most high, man. You know.
He'll create different vaccines and make then tell your child it's okay to take. You know what I'm saying? Then you find out it's all different type of side effects, which cause blindness, cancer.
And then he pop up some pharmaceutical, be like, let's cure that.
That's right.
You know.
All right, last verse. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance.
Gun, so-called white man to the T, man. All right, that's why this knowledge is important, man. Teach our people how to move, man. Most important, man, to depend on your how about Shimon shot and not trust in oppression, man.
James 5:1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
Right. So if I can say this, you elites, you control World War I, you control World War II, but you not gonna control how the outcome of World War III turn out, man. You know, you have Shaq coming back in the midst of all that, man. And come pull y'all out y'all bunkers, y'all gonna be hiding in it. Y'all think y'all gonna be hiding in till the war over, and y'all gonna come out and have the population reduced to nothing, then y'all gonna think y'all gonna rebuild from that, man. Nah. You gonna go right into slavery, man. Like the brother was saying, that's the trick bag you have about Shimmy House I got y'all in, man. You know, you got it.
Verse 2. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten.
Come on, your riches are corrupted, man. That's why I say it's a rock. Because of riches gotten by deceit. The kingdom is translated to another people, man. All right, and that's the point. That's the period we living in, man. The translation, man. And you can see it. You know, you in the spirit, man. This place is being translated, man.
Verse 3, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire.
And that fire, you know, that ultimately, that nuclear war, man, is going to destroy a lot of parts of the world, man, chiefly here in America, man. You know, but at least they going to survive, and they going right into slavery, man. And that ill-gotten money is going to be a witness against them, man. How they accumulated all that ill-gotten wealth, man.
Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, heap treasure together for the last days, man. All right, they got all type of gold in them bunkers, man. Even Russia, they got a mountain, all right, with like $300 billion worth of gold in it, man. All right, these people are heaping treasure for their last days, man. They think they gonna emerge, all right, after smoke out of World War III, man.
Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you, kept back by fraud.
Come, man, and we those laborers, man. All right, the Israelites at the bottom, man, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man, because the world's economy got a big surge off of our free labor, man. The free labor of our backs, man. You know, but the elites have enslaved everybody almost, man. All right, even they people, man. All right, you Joe Six-Pack cracker, man. And you slaves, man. And they heaping up labor off you. Taxes come out your check too, man.
Which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth.
And those cries are coming from the elect, man. All right, because you don't go to that parable in Luke when it talks about, you know, it was an unrighteous judge, man, but the widow kept begging him to avenge her, man. All right, and Israel's that widow, man, that elect, man. And we begging Yahweh Shema Shai to avenge us, man. You know? So those cries are going out from the elect, man, calling on the name of Yahweh Shema Shai to come avenge us, man. You know? Go ahead, bro. Matthew 24:24. You get microphone 11.
This Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of thy enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the worker of iniquity.
Let's go into the Illuminati, man. They secret councils, man. All right? Because all they do, the Bilderberg meetings and different other meetings that we don't even know about, man. All right? Is plot on the nation of Israel chiefly, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
With their tongues with like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not.
And that word shoot, you know, in the Hebrew, one of the definition, man, is to teach, man. All right? Because Esau has created niggas, man. All right? Esau created thug life, man. All right? Because he's the biggest thug of all, man. He's the biggest dope boy of all, man. All right? He pushed that homosexuality on our people, man. That plantation Christianity, man. Jesus Christ garbage on our people, man. All right? And they did that secretly, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
They encourage themselves in evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who should see me? Who should see them?
Man. Because they be in the background, man. Because you can go to your average person, man, and ask them about who is Evelyn Rothschild, man. They don't know, man. All right? But that same man, he's getting part of your taxes. All right? He's the reason why drugs are in your community, man. All right? Why it's shootouts, you know. All these things go on, all right?